Good morning, Crystal from the Rain Dance Ranch. So I had a test run garage sale last weekend, and I'm going to be doing another one this weekend coming up. And these are the signs I made, and I really like these signs. I'm going to keep them for whenever I need to do another garage sale, because they are made with paper bags. So next time you go to the grocery store, get paper bags. Hold on to them if you think you're going to be having a garage sale. Although paper bags come in handy for so many other things, but they don't really take up that much space. You know, they're all folded up and you can tuck them away somewhere. And then when you're done with this, you can fold it up and tuck it away somewhere. And what you do is you put a rock or two, maybe something about this size, the size of your hand, in there to hold it in place. Or you could use a brick, or you could do pebbles. I don't know if you can see through the bag very well. Look, there's a leaf, but it's the pebbles from my driveway. You could use your landscape rocks if you don't have any of these kind of rocks to use. Those are pretty plentiful in most places on the planet, so hopefully you can find something like that, or find something to hold it down that you don't really care too much about. I plan on keeping these stored. These stored. I think these are easier to deal with than rocks and bricks. And I'll just store them together with the bags, so next time I have a garage sale, it'll be ready. Here's my recommendation. You can use junk mail if you don't have paper. You can still see that arrow, right? It doesn't matter that there's writing here. I mean, obviously you don't want like big black stuff. It's from a distance, you hardly even see that type of writing. It just needs to kind of be this small kind of writing. And then of course, if you have junk mail with blank pieces. So you could use lined paper, any kind of paper. You could even use like newspaper. But newspaper degrades quickly, and this paper lasts, like this white printer type paper lasts a long time. But if you know you're gonna just throw it away afterwards too, like you could use newsprint. But again, you want it to have just like this small lettering mostly in the background. And then I highly recommend that you just do the tape all the way around, because these do get caught and fall off in the wind if you just kind of do it on the edges. This one I had run out of tape by the time I got to this one, and I just kind of did it on the edge here, and this was like flapping in the wind. The other thing you want to do is both sides of the bag, because when I did my practice run, I had this like up at the top of my street, like in this orientation, but there's like traffic coming this way too, even though it's not a lot of traffic, and I wasn't guiding traffic from that direction. I was guiding traffic from this direction. But it would have been nice to have the sale sign here, so people that happen to be driving down the street would see this sign. And the same thing when you have it like out on a busier street and everything. You just want people to see it from both sides. And I don't know why I didn't think of that. Now, I happen to do all of mine with a Crayola marker. And I didn't make copies, but you could make one sale sign and one arrow sign. And then if you have a printer, you could just make copies. You could design them in your word processing or whatever you have, and have it printed out in your own printer. Or you could have these, did I say this? You could have these drawn out and then run them down to UPS or FedEx or something to have them printed, or take them to your work if your boss doesn't care if you make 20 copies of these things, or whatever you might make. But yeah, making copies does make the process go faster, but I don't have a printer right now, and I felt like it was a wash for me to run over to a place to have them printed, so I just did all mine by hand. But now that I know that I need to make more for the other sides of these, and I'm going to be out and about all day, I am going to stop in at a FedEx or something and make copies. Anyways, but it's really not too time consuming to draw these out. Just FYI. And maybe you can get some help. But yeah, so this is my new favorite way to do, let's see, it works better with two hands. My new favorite way to do garage sale signs that will be reusable, and if somebody takes it, it's no big deal. In the old days, I used to use boxes, and I do the same thing, where I just put this on, and then I put like some rocks in, and people would take them. Not all the time. I mean, there was like a couple times. I'm like, they took my box. What the heck? But anyways, good luck with your garage sale. I hope it goes well. And when it rains, you might want to cancel that. All right. And then you can go out and dance. Have a great day. Bye.